this is Bonnie from Backward Story, and welcome to another edition of Mad About Nails. This week I decided to recreate a nail design that I saw on Cute Polish's video tutorial recently, where she created a minion from the movie Despicable Me 2, which is in theaters now. I obviously have the first one on DVD here, but the minions are an adorable part of the movie, and I have one of them right here on my ring finger, and I have French tips on the others that utilize the same yellow and blue color scheme that you can see in the clothing and skin tone for the minions. And they're a little bit darker. I wanted more of a shimmery color because I decided to use the Sally Hansen HD colors, and this is everything I used. But so I have more of a shimmer, but I think they still came out really cute, and they're more eye-catching that way to me. But I almost went with a solid blue. Almost. Alright, so I started, as always, I started with Orly Bonder base coat. I like this because it'll last a really long time. I did my nails on Thursday, and today is Tuesday, and you can kind of see it's starting to grow out at the bottom, but you don't have any chipping going on yet. 2 more days and this will have been a week gone, and it's just starting to grow out, so that's pretty good. So I have that on the bottom as my base, and then on 4 of my fingers, my base color was by OPI. It was Steady As She Rose, which is from the Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides collection from a couple of years ago, which I didn't even know until recently I had. I'm not really sure where it came from. I don't remember buying it, but obviously I did. But I've been using it a lot for French tips. I really like the shade of nude mauve, and I think it looks really good with a French tip. So I've been using it a lot lately, as I'm sure you've noticed, and it's out of print. I'm sorry for that, but there's probably something similar out there that you can use. I would say the Sally Hansen HD is probably still available. I think I've seen it in stores. I didn't buy this recently. It may not be exactly the same color in stores. I'm not sure if this was a limited collection or part of the permanent collection, but I used this yellow HD in light, L-I-T-E, as my color base for my minion. It's a nice shiny yellow. You can kind of see it sparkling here. It would look better if it was a brighter day, but it's been raining all week again. And then for blue, I used another Sally Hansen HD, this time in Spectrum. And I used it as a tip for all 5 of my nails. And this 4th one is actually how it looks all by itself, because I have glitter topping it on the other nails, so you can see it by itself here. But so I wanted to use these 2 together, so I have a nice shimmery effect going on. After everything dried a little bit, I started on my design. I did the black headband using Wet n Wild Wild Shine in black cream. And then while that was drying, I actually did the yellow stripe on all of my other nails for the French manicure, and I just used the yellow Art Deco, which is from Dollar General, I think, one of the dollar stores. But it was a steadier hand on the yellow, so I knew that I would get the right amount of line and nothing too thick, the way I would with this, because this is a goopier, thicker polish. And you really can't tell, if you look at it closely, you really can't tell that it's not the same yellow polish, because I have glitter on top of it that's making it shimmer, and the yellow's not really big enough to notice, so I wasn't really bothered by the fact that they weren't the same yellow that I was using. And I don't think anybody else notices, it's just me. So, but I did that on the tips of my other 4. So I used a nail art pen. Then once the black dyed a little bit, I took Pure Ice in Silver Mercedes. You can see all my nail stamping colors coming out today, all the Wet n Wilds and Pure Ice. This is great if you're doing nail stamping. But I took the biggest dot in my dotting tool collection, and I have the set of 5 from MASH, and I picked the one with the biggest tip, and I dotted it into the silver and put it there. I'm going to go really close so it's going to be blurry and you can't see it very well. But I do have a silver base there because the minions all have silver bases. And then once that had dried a little bit, I took a slightly smaller dot and I made the white. And I used Wet n Wild, Wild Shine, and French White Cream. And again, these three are the best for nail stamping, which is why I have them. And then once that dried, I took a even smaller dot from the dotting tool set, and I went back to the black cream, and I added a dot for the eye. And for the mouth, I actually just took It's So Easy Stripe Right, and I made a little, well, that went down. I made a little smile. I felt I would have more control with a nail art pencil to make the smile, so that's why I did that. And then once everything had dried for a little bit again, I topped off my 4 French nails with China Glaze in Fairy Dust, which created this really pale shimmer. It's a very, very fine glitter, but it gave it a little bit of extra something, and you actually kind of think it is the nail polish. If it was a brighter day, you could see this better. Hopefully it'll come out in the photographs. But, so I didn't do it on the Minion because I thought he had enough going on, but I did it on the other 4, and it created a shimmer effect that matched the HD a little better, in my opinion. And then once that had dried a little bit, I topped everything off with Revlon Quick Dry Top Coat, which again, paired with the Oily Bonder that I love, gives me a really long-lasting manicure. So this is everything that I used this week, this and these dotting tools, to create my Despicable Me 2 nails to celebrate the movie that recently came out. And that is everything from me this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully there will be more movie-themed nails in the future. I will talk to you again soon. Bye!